Okay, it's Alosa, Noah's Ark Centre. Again, I'm sort of following on from the last two videos about therapeutic play and about as an adult being able to be playful, accepting, curious and have empathy. Because with this framework, this is called the Swan framework, and it has been developed very recently by Dr. Pooky from Creative Education. Dr. Pooky is a child mental health specialist, and they provide free training as well as other training. And this is something that a framework that she has suggested for schools reopening during these difficult times, during the COVID pandemic. And obviously it's a very stressful time for everybody thinking about returning to school and how that all works. How do we do that? How do we think about children's emotional health and well-being when they return to school? And this might be in nursery setting, it could be further on in primary school, it could even be in secondary school, to be honest. And I like the simplicity of this. It's the Swan framework, and like the Swan, what she advocates is that as adults we try to be graceful like the swan, with their long neck and their beautiful white feathers, and whereas underneath the water we might be paddling frantically trying to stay afloat, but the children in our lives as adults should hopefully be able to see more of the swan and less of the paddling. That obviously we will be paddling, we'll be anxious, we'll be trying to think about different ways of doing things, but on the outside our children need to see us as a swan. So these are all the adult sort of qualities, and in order to be that swan and to show that gracefulness and that calmness and sereneness, it's about having a system in place that provides safety. So it's about being safe, it's about being warm and welcoming, and all togetherness, so nobody feeling out on a limb, links in with that empathy, I think, as discussed, and a nurturing aspect. So how are we going to nurture? What activities can we do with our children at school or at home, because some children may not be able to return to school. So this is just as much a framework for parents really as it is for staff or parents taking children to school. It's about creating an environment in these difficult times for children that is safe, warm and welcoming, all together and nurturing. And our hope here at Noah's Ark Centre is that through some of the videos we're going to develop over the coming weeks, and some we've done already, that they promote some of these aspects, that they are done with a spirit of pace, and that they hopefully promote this type of framework that you'll be able to utilise within different settings: home, school, your work with children. Thank you. Oh, and I'll put a link on the website as well for creative education learning. Thank you.